Howdy. Little Quake update Europe. Reykjanes in Iceland. Elevated ground uplift, active magma intrusion. Continuing magma intrusion finds in elevated inflation. According to the latest interferometric INSAR data from Sentinel-1, the accumulated vertical deformation has amounted 4 to 4.5 centimeters from April 27 to May 21st, reflecting continued magma intrusion and migration under the surface. About 400 quakes have been registered over the past 24 hours with a maximum magnitude of 3.5. That occurred at 7:15 local time today. The earthquake was widely felt on the Reykjanes Peninsula and in the capital area located about 3 kilometers northeast of Borbjörn. What I think is really interesting is to take a look at the last eruptions, which is approximately 1,000 years ago. And now it seems to reactivate. So we had La Palma, which broke records, like 500-year records. We had Tonga, which broke all records. And now it's the Reykjanes volcanic region so active that it might erupt. And if it does, we would have the first eruption since 1,000 years. And if we go back to the map, we will also notice that we just had some time ago, again at the same place where we had recently some quake activity. 1 hour ago, 5.0, 10 kilometers in depth. More info, let's have a look at that. One hour, 14 minutes ago. This quake was likely an aftershock of the 5.8 quake Arctic Ocean, Greenland, May 21st, which had occurred 3 days earlier. A 5.0 aftershock. Maybe it's just a new quake and not an aftershock at all. Or it's just the beginning of something bigger. Because the interesting thing is still, if we put earthquake filters on for 7 days and let it think for a while, here you can see him thinking. What I wanted to show you is that very odd thing in Spain, where we had this huge quake. We had a 5 magnitude here, we had a 5 magnitude here, and here we had some 180 reports at least. And let's check this out. Is there any reports? If we can click it. There is no aftershock or whatsoever. 5.4. More info. Four days ago. No aftershock or whatsoever. Six reports. So far, no aftershocks have been registered. This is a really interesting quake to follow if there's anything popping out popping up still about this quake in Spain. No one really seems to have noticed. It's a little bit odd. I don't know what to make out of that. Because if you compare, this was a 5.4 on land. And here we had somewhere, was it this one, a 5.5. Showing 196 earthquake reports for this quake, which was in the Strait of Gibraltar, 30 kilometers offshore approximately. And we have almost 200 reports on that quake. Here and here. And if we measure the farthest distance between the reports, 366 kilometers away from that quake. And here, someone near Orivedo, Langreo, noticed that. Really odd. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. This is earthquake activity in Europe, 7 days. There's quite much going on. Since Europe isn't thought to be a really active region earthquake-wise, everybody's looking at Yellowstone. But Europe is doing well. Earthquake-wise, there's quite something going on. Weather-wise also, thunderstorms, Europe, Switzerland, in the Alps, really interesting. And it seems that the weather here up in the north gonna change in a few days. So let's see, do we experience some extreme weather or do we just have weather? Until now it was somehow extreme because it was extreme dry, drought, and it's gonna change. But let's see to what extent. Maybe there isn't that much water coming, or there's like much coming in a short time, and after that it's dry again. Let's see. I just wanted to make a quick update about northern Earth and its quakes up here. Thanks. Bye.